Hello everybody and welcome back to the Eco Posh for You channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. It is Friday Eve, let me remind you, otherwise known as Thursday. And I'm just sitting here enjoying a cup of coffee and my breakfast sandwich, and it's pretty much the best thing ever. And I'm going to need this because we're about to talk about more a-hole sellers on Poshmark. So I came across this post in a Facebook forum group, and I'm going to read through it first and try not to comment on it until we've read it. And we've also looked at some other comments that other people have made. So let's take a look. They made a bundle, sent me an offer, lowball, and then outright purchased one item from it immediately after because they were terrified it would sell before then. That item has been stagnating in my closet for 2 years with nearly zero interest. I also have no idea what they are talking about with my quote-unquote directions for discount or quote-unquote riff-ins. This is going to be a fun one, I can tell. And then she screenshotted the message that the buyer sent her, and it says, "Hi, we made a bundle, but I wanted to make sure this did not get sold, so I just bought it for full price. My offer on the bundle follows your directions for discount. Can you order me the riff of ends for bundle, and is there anything we can do to combine shipping charges? Thanks." Alright, and it's got 40 comments. First of all, to me the post is a little snarky. It's like, oh my god, look at this dumb buyer over here. And that's the thing that I don't understand about these forums. You gotta be careful what you say. You know, there's always people that are reading these forums, and it's unfortunate that people comment so negatively about buyers in most of these groups. And I'm starting to really feel a certain type of way about it. Because as somebody that both sells and buys on Poshmark, I love supporting other Poshmark sellers whenever I can afford to, and I like to buy from Poshmark. And I'll be honest, like the way that they're talking about buyers in a lot of these groups is a little disrespectful and rude. And although, yes, it's a pain in the ass when you're a seller to deal with the public and deal with buyers. There are a lot of rude people out there. There are a lot of entitled buyers, and there are a lot of lowballs, and I'm not denying any of that. I just think you really need to keep a positive professional attitude throughout the transaction, even as hard as it is. And I'm not saying, when I say that, I'm not saying I'm perfect. You know, when I first got on Poshmark, I had my share of unpleasant interactions too. But most people will learn from those and move on. But it seems like some people are just stuck in the emotional aspect of resale or selling. And it's unfortunate because that's not a place that anybody needs to be at. We're going to take a look through some of the comments, and then I'm going to give you my commentary. And basically, the first comment reads, "Why is there such a lack of appreciation for buyers? Many are struggling financially. Many want a deal because shipping is outrageous," which it is. Energy prices have gone up, which includes gasoline, and so that means shipping prices are going up. I just got a notification from USPS today that the click and ship prices are going up again. And you guys know they've been going up for, God, how many times this year? I urge you to think about who you vote for next time. And I don't say that to be facetious. I say that because people are, oh, it didn't matter. Well, it does. And you're starting to see that right now. Sorry, I'm eating my breakfast sandwich. But, you know, like, there really is a lack of appreciation for buyers. People are so rude to buyers on this website. It's like, I can't believe she sent me an offer. I can't believe that this buyer did this. Like, I mean, good Lord. Alright, and then this next one just kind of baffles me. It says, "You can't combine shipping for them now." Oh, and then she's like, "Oh, right." She doesn't understand how it works. Oh, what a dumbass, right? I mean, come on. How can you say I'm a huge ass B without telling us you're a huge ass B. Normally I mark the names out, but it's hard to crop these down and I really can't be bothered. I feel like they're acting like jerks. So I don't really care, but let's see, you can't combine shipping them for now. I don't understand, because you can always cancel an order and make a new order, right? So say somebody orders something and then they want to order some more stuff from the bundle. You cancel the order, the existing order, and then you make a new order with the old, the other item in it that they already purchased, and then the other items that they want to add. You put those in. Now, obviously, she made a bunch of, this buyer made a bunch of typos and nobody can understand what she's saying, but just send her a message and say, hey, that you had some typos. Can you explain whatever? Like, why do you have to be so rude? Maybe she was at the grocery store. Maybe she was at work. I mean, for whatever reason, there were some typos. I mean, do we really have to typo shame, like, to this extent? Good Lord. Oh, and it looks like she did answer the person that said, man, why are we just being hateful to the buyers? And she actually responded to that and said, excuse me, this is not being remotely ungrateful. I appreciate every sale I get, but sometimes I'm allowed to poke fun at the silly ones. This is exactly it. Gotta find the humor in life and stuff, or life would be boring and awful, and I'd probably start being a huge buzzkill and leaving unwanted comments about being grateful on people's posts. So she doesn't realize she's being a total a-hole. So I'm telling you, you're being an asshat, lady. You're being an asshat. There's a difference between... It's kind of insulting for somebody to say, oh, you don't understand the humor in life. No, you're being rude. To some of us, there's nothing funny about being just downright rude to people. And that's why I try not to be on the forums. Whatever. And like I said, I usually crop out the names, but it's too hard to crop it out when the comments are that small and I'm eating a breakfast sandwich. Besides, if they kick me out, I'll just join under a new name. But that's rude to me. And then you can see that some of them kind of dogpile on her in the comments. Like, some of these groups are crazy. There's this one group that was started by this dude that is just he's such a jerk. And he got kicked out of all the other Poshmark Facebook groups, so he had to start his own. Like, there's so many weird, like, everybody started their own groups on here, and they're all weird. So I always recommend, I always tell people, be really careful when you go on the forums, because if you disagree with somebody, they will report your closet for whatever. I mean, people are petty. So just be careful on the forums. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, because right now I think I'm going to be making a lot of my videos the next week or two about jerk sellers on Poshmark, because there's a lot of them, and it really ruins it for those of us that are just trying to be honest and be nice to people and not have all this extra. Do you have to make fun of people? Do you have to complain about every lowball post? Some of these groups are ridiculous, man. Like, literally the same people, anytime they get a lowball, like, it's almost like they can't wait to get a lowball so they can screenshot it and post it and be like, oh, guys, look. Look at me over here getting another lowball offer. Like, shut up. If you spent your time doing something productive instead of, posting every screenshot from a lowball offer you got on Facebook, maybe you'd be doing a little bit better with your sales. Just saying. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this messy, petty video, and I hope you guys make some wonderful sales and have a lovely day.